We are very happy to be here, and I am very happy to be here. It's a pleasure to be able to come to the start of the Tour de France with a team like this. It's a team that I expect a lot from. It's a team that I can say we will be around this next 3 weeks a lot, and I'm quite sure that you will all gonna see us a lot out on the roads. I'm confident that we can be up there in the classement to perform very well. We'll be in the front in some stages. I'm quite sure about that. The team is very homogeneous and yeah, very, very strong. The team is prepared in the way that actually we want it, in the best way, to be 100% for this Tour de France. So we think we have one of the strongest team in this tour, no doubt about that. Of course, our leader will be Carlos Sastre, and we believe that he can be among the best in the classement. But of course, we also have Frank and Andy Schleck, who are both in very good condition, and we believe that they can also be up there among the best. So it's going to be very interesting to see. Of course, especially Andy, the first time he does this tour. But around them we have a very strong team, and I mean, everybody knows them, and you know what they're capable of, and I feel very comfortable and confident that we can be compatible in all the stages, and especially in the mountains. The team is not really a sprinter team. I think I can say that, although we have Stuart with us on the team, but the ideas are that I don't believe that you're going to see our team pulling the last 3 kilometers for the bunch sprint. I don't believe that this is where we're going to spend our energy on.
Yeah, it was a pretty serious crash, and I'll try not to repeat it this year. But that's part of our sport. It's a dangerous game, and accidents happen. But the team have been absolutely fantastic in supporting me, just letting me get back to my condition as well as I can, and try not to hurry things along. They've done everything possible, and I've done everything possible to make sure that I was back in good form by the Classics, and you know, I think my form in the Classics was as good as it was last year, and yeah, I've recovered pretty well from everything that happened last year, and I think the form is just as good. So, you know, I'm at the service of the team, and I think we've got a strong team here, and I'm feeling as good as I have before. So, just looking forward to the tour.
Well, I think with 8 victories, to be here on the start on the tour, it's sure something good. And I mean, I show that I'm always on the top level riding on the bike, and in the first 2 months I show already there what I can, and I had I think a good rest afterwards on the Classics, and that was for me important, because I mean, when I look which race I did and how I feel now, and to be ready here on the tour, and then to be what I want to be, still better afterwards for the Olympics. That normally is my main goal. But I would say I feel good. I show on Tour de Suisse that every day I was going better, and with 2 stages winning, I mean, that shows that I'm ready. And that was also the plan with Bjarne, that I'm ready for the tour, and that is now the results that was coming out, and I'm happy like this, and very comfortable for the couple of 3 weeks that are coming. I mean, I have good remember on last year, but it's not going to be maybe on the first day like this, but we have already afterwards a good stage for me to try and to do a good test to see how good I really am.
With the shorter time trials and fewer high mountains, do you think this course suits you better than perhaps in past years? And what do you think will be the key stages for you?
Well, it's the parcours that the Tour de France designed for us, you know. It's, for me, honestly, is without too much kilometers of time trial, with the less kilometers of time trial, it's better, no? It's, I'm a climber, and in the time trials I try to do my best, but always I have to be realistic. And I lost sometimes with the big specialists of this discipline, you know. But anyway, I was working hard just for be better in the time trial. And honestly, just the last Tour de France I was there, I didn't lose too much time with them. And this year will be, honestly, I think it will be one of the hardest Tour de France that I did before, you know. And we have a lot of mountain stages with a lot of climbs, hard climbs. And the best thing for the start is that we have a strong team, and we can play many cards, and we can do a nice race for us, you know. And it's my wish at the moment.